Kia ora and welcome along to the Met Service National Forecast for today, Tuesday the 21st of March. Now we've had a fair bit of activity through the night time and we have still got some more weather to go as we head through the rest of today. Let's start things off by taking a look at the satellite charts. You can see this band of cloud, these showers and thunderstorms running across the North Island. They're going to carry on moving northwards as we head through the rest of the day on Tuesday. While down south we have an area of low pressure off that eastern coast, and that's going to bring some strong winds and some heavy rain in towards parts of Otago and Canterbury as we head through the morning time. So as you can see, as we go through the rest of this afternoon, we'll have that rain continue to move northwards. Now, a lot of that will start to clear off as we head in towards the evening, but it will be enough to bring perhaps an isolated rumble of thunder or a flash of lightning as we head through the afternoon through parts of, say, Northland and Auckland. So worth keeping an eye on the radar charts as we head through the daytime today. You'll see as well we've got some stronger southerlies in towards the likes of, say, Wellington, southern parts of Wairarapa, and that will push some showers in towards those southern parts of the North Island. For the South Island, that western coast generally looks to be an improving story. Some nice spells of sunshine to finish the afternoon off. But on the eastern side, there's still more wet weather and strong winds to watch out for, particularly around those eastern coasts as we head through the rest of this afternoon. But we'll start to find that easing off for the likes of, say, Otago and Southland as we head through the afternoon as well. But we have still got some severe weather watches and warnings. Now, for the likes of, say, Otago and Dunedin, the risk really is through this morning time and that very first part of the afternoon on Tuesday. As we head to around about 1 or 2 o'clock, we should find the rain starts to ease off and the winds start to ease off down there as well. But through most of Canterbury, we'll keep hold of that heavy rain watch through till the end of the day today. And for the likes of, say, the Canterbury Plains, through to about 3 a.m. on Wednesday morning. Also, some stronger winds as well. Again, for the likes of, say, that Dunedin Clutha coast, we should find the winds easing off as we head through the afternoon, but still gusts of 120 kilometres an hour for the likes of, say, the Otago Peninsula as we head through this afternoon. And we'll keep hold of those stronger winds through parts of Canterbury and particularly the likes of Banks Peninsula as we head through the rest of today into the evening time as well. And again, the strongest winds around those exposed coastal parts where we could find them reaching severe gale and gusts perhaps 120 kilometres per hour for the likes of, say, Banks Peninsula as we head through the rest of Tuesday. So a rather windy and unsettled story and a bit of a cold southerly change pushing through us as well. As we head through in towards tomorrow, we'll find this area of low pressure continues to pull away out towards the Chatham Islands, so rather windy and a wet looking day there. But you can see the weather pulls away from most of New Zealand as that high pressure builds in, and things generally are looking much more settled by the end of the day. But we have got a few showers to start the day up and across those northern parts of the country. But as we head through towards lunchtime, most of those showers should clear away. We'll be left with some fine, bright and sunny weather. Still with that bit of a southwesterly feed of air up across Northland and Auckland. And our top temperatures around about 20 or 21 degrees Celsius. Just taking the time for those showers to clear away from, say, the likes of Gisborne, Tairāwhiti as we head through the morning, head through the first part of the afternoon. But generally, it's an improving story with some fine weather through the afternoon and to end the day. Across those southern parts of the North Island, again, it's a rather windy start today in Wellington and the Wairarapa. You can see those showers being pushed in as well. As we head through the morning time, those winds should start to ease down. Still a strong southerly, though, for the likes of, say, Wellington. And those showers become more confined to that southeastern part of Wairarapa, perhaps with 1 or 2 running through the Taranaki Bight towards Wanganui. But generally, things are looking drier as we head in towards the afternoon, and some decent spells of sunshine up towards Hawke's Bay and the likes of the Kapiti Coast. Elsewhere, still areas of cloud and still keeping hold of a pretty brisk southerly in towards Wellington and that southern part of Wairarapa. Top temperatures in the capital, 16 degrees Celsius, but feeling cooler in that wind. As we cross over towards the South Island, it's that east-west split, a fine-looking day down that western side of the country and up towards the likes of, say, Nelson and Blenheim. Around the Kaikoura coast, though, these strong southerlies are sticking with us, and it will be a windy old start today. Perhaps still a few showers just clipping that coastal part, but you can see the majority of us should be dry through most of the morning time. And the afternoon, those winds should start to continue to ease through the likes of Kaikoura, just taking the time to come down, but we are going to find still fine weather across most of the top of the South Island, particularly on that western coast. A very different story than the last few days. As we head down towards the far southern parts of New Zealand, we have still got those stronger winds perhaps around the coastal parts of Dunedin and Otago, but most of the activity is out towards the sea, and generally it's a fine start today. You notice that it's a bit of a cold one though, with temperatures back down to single figures quite widely through parts of central Otago. So I think we are going to find a chilly old start first thing, but most of the time it's looking fine and dry. Might find a few showers pushing towards that far southern coast of Southland and Stewart Island, perhaps making their way in towards Invercargill as well. But most spots, I think, staying just about dry and some decent spells of sunshine to end the day through the Sounds and out towards the Queenstown Lakes as well. Again, though, another clear, cold night as we head through in towards Thursday. But for Thursday, the weather continues to improve. There will still be a few bits of cloud pushing towards the south and the eastern parts of the country, but most spots will be fine and dry as we head in towards Thursday. Clear skies and some pretty chilly starts first thing, but all in all, an improving story as we head through towards the end of the week. That's it from me. That's from metservice.com.